I was handling the business and I forgot. But anyway, so I've been telling people the wrong information. I just didn't know because there's no need for me to go to the VA where you go, the vet reps. But yesterday, okay, like in Birmingham in Alabama, and it might be the same now. It's probably the same everywhere, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. But so I thought about it because I used to get a vet tag back in the 2000s, like 2004, 2005. Because you don't have to. You just even if you just got 10%, you can get a vet tag, and all you had to do was take your paper. You go to the vet rep, get a printout, and take it to the DMV, and they give you a tag right there. They got veteran on it. So yesterday, I said, you know what? Let me go get my vet tag. You know, 'cause I just want to fuck with them, and they're gonna be mad about it. But now they got to make it. It's like, what? Why in the hell don't y'all just have a bunch of tags like they did back? That's what I'm saying. All this new Democrat shit. That's no. I'm telling you, that's what I'm getting into. All this, the grown ups, the professionals. Back then, the girl or the guy behind the counter, you give her the title, the registration, the money, and your paperwork that, Department of Veterans Affairs, just a little printout, get the real seal, and it got your name, address, and you da da da, rated at such and such, 10%, whatever. You get your little vet tag. I mean, nowadays, yeah, this is before the Afghan, all that shit was only like 3 years old, probably. Cause matter of fact, yeah, I did it probably like in 02, 03. And you get to, so now they got Afghanistan campaign, all that, but whatever. That's all good. No, all that, we all know what it really is. And it's not them. They just was high schoolers or whatever. I'm a join. We all know it was the Democrats and the rhinos and all the communists all over the world that wanted this Afghan and September 11th and the CIA, FBI. So we all know. But as for the soldiers, unless they know now and they're still a Democrat, like I said, the ones, oh, I'm a vet too, and they coming at me and still trying to make me, you need to help other, all this and that. Like, no, bro, that's not what our mission. That was never our mission to help anybody. We're not the Peace Corps. As a matter of fact, the Peace Corps, when they have a mandatory draft, the last one was Vietnam, obviously. The Peace Corps is an alternative, right? Join the Peace Corps. If you want to help others, you can right now join the fucking Peace Corps. But stay the fuck out of my face and stay out of my unit if your ass want to go help people or become a paramedic, in your local city. Become a fireman. That's fine. That's great. You go get a whole lot of pussy, all that shit, and save people. Really save lives, not that Democrat shit. We're saving lives. We're saving lives. That Cory Bush, all that bullshit. But, that will tell. I'm telling you what God love. He don't love no hypocrites, and he don't love no fence riders. You trying to be over here, over here. Nah, you not. He ain't help you. No, nigga, you a soldier. If your job help people, that's different. Yeah, there's a bunch of, but if we got time, but that's not our mission. If y'all helping people, something wrong. Y'all need to go back home then. They don't need to be deployed if they just over there helping people. But so anyway, so it's at this big old complex now. Remember, I did a video and showed you the other one, and it did look like it was closed, and I was like, so it's closed, and it is. It's closed. But it's the same because I'm like, that's also the welfare place because it's a county building. County, each county got a vet rep, So it's going to be in the same place as, like in Birmingham, is on the same little strip mall where you go get your tag and do your car registration. But there's other ones for each county, Jefferson County, this and that county, All right, so anyway, so the one I went to yesterday is this big old, and I've been driving by. Actually, I thought it was some kind of transportation complex. I did. I would drive, but I went to go do something else, and I came from the other direction, and I looked, and now I'm like, that's where I just went. Oh, this because I've been at this place. The whole time I've been seeing it. So it's a big old metropolitan place or whatever. I might go make a video. And it's now just orderly Democrat, got the black security guard. It's just like the Social Security building, and it's just Democrat, black women, and it's just all black people working there. You know, and the vet reps, obviously 2 black women, and I'm like, now I'm starting to see why these guys having such trouble getting their VA disability. I'm not okay. In all fairness, I didn't get a bad vibe from her, and she wasn't unprofessional. And some of the things she said reminded me of like a relative, female relative. You know, she said some shit that, so she's old school black. She was just little stuff, you know, just little stuff she said, and so but just the whole professional, and that's why it's taking so long. It's not rushing people through. You know, they didn't rush me through. Like I said, I never got turned down. And obviously, when I went there, all right, so I called. I went to the one around the corner. I went, because what happened is I looked it up. I'm like, how do you get your vet tag? Because some said, nah, this ain't, 2005. You just go, because I did get the paperwork. And nowadays, you can call the 800 number. The 800 number been trained that, oh, you know what? They knew I was just coming. That's why they made me go. I was gonna make the video earlier. And let me show you. I got it. Is it in here? Should be in here. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. But they're panicking. This is a good thing. It's not in here. It's in this one. Let me see if I can do it. Alright, so the train. I woke up this morning. I'm jumping subjects. 4:22. Oh, another thing. So I got to pee all night. It's been like that. I told my doctor, my kidney specialist, and all he said was, because I didn't have to pee all night until that last thing in 2018. Before that, you sleep. I can sleep all night, but now it wakes me up 2 or 3 times a night. I have to wake up. I have to use the bathroom. Good thing is, at this point, because it's worrying me, like, if I do live to be 80, am I gonna have to use, but before this, and they did, because they took a biopsy. When they took a piece of my kidney, everything's changed now. Right? So I went back and told you, so now I'm pissed. That's what I'm saying. They keep doing shit that's permanent to me, and it make me want to, and I should fuck them up, because they didn't have to do it right, or this whole thing is their fault. And you say, well, they're trying to say you're alive. No, the biopsy, I bet, and because they did it wrong, because I had to get blood transfusions, and so because I kept bleeding and that. So now my kidney, I got to pee all the time, and at work. And that's another thing. They'll make fun of me because I got to pee all the time. Or they try to, like I don't want to work. Like, bitch, I'm working harder than you, but I don't explain, because you can't. I don't want, they're youngsters, and I don't. And it's not, oh, I'm embarrassed. I just not finna explain with they bitch asses. So anyway, this morning, so when I told the and there's nothing he could do. He just said, or maybe he could. I might have to go to an outside nephrologist, because the VA is all infected with these Democrats nowadays. He says, I said, I got to pee all the time now. I can't hold. Because matter of fact, when I first got that Mustang, when I got out I bought that Mustang as soon as I got out the hospital in 2018. I had been in there 30 days, so I said, you know what, let me treat myself. I said, fine. These motherfuckers tried to kill me. I survived. They said I was going to have dialysis twice a week and kidney transplant in a year. But at that point, I still was going to have dialysis. It was peritoneal. You can look it up. Peritoneal dialysis. It's on YouTube. They got videos. Because I had to watch it. You got to train. And I had a catheter put in my stomach, and it was going, like today, I would still have it. And, I still got all these supplies. Because they send you all these supplies. And I still got them. And you're like, why'd you save them? I don't know. Maybe I could sell them to somebody that need them or give them away. I don't know. But I don't know nobody who's on that. And you're gonna have, that thing you walk around the IV pole. So they're gonna send me an IV pole, and you got to do it yourself and clean out your kidneys because that's what it does. The function of your kidneys. One bag, you fill it up with the solution, cleans it out, let it sit for an hour. You can go leave, then come back home, and just let gravity. You put another empty IV bag and release it. But like I said, my kidneys turned back on, and the nephrologist, she's an outside doctor. Matter of fact, her office ain't that far from here. She decided she's the one that came out to really save me. She came out as an old white lady, and I remember she was sitting there, and they were still trying to find a solution to get my blood pressure. That's what it was. The blood pressure so high is your veins ain't delivering blood because your blood pressure that is constricting. Just like stepping on the hose, right? And I remember she closed her eyes right in front of me, and I'm sitting there because at this point I'm out of the hospital, but it's still high, but not that as high as it was. The bottom number was one something, 130. The bottom number, not 120 over 80. It was like 200 over 160. Seriously, but it is that no competition Democrat. Oh, yeah, somebody gonna walk by, hunched over on a thing. It's a competition because I'm saying this. Somebody gonna, but I don't know why they like competing. But my point is saying that she's closed her eyes. I'm like, what are you doing? She said, be brave. She's talking to herself. Because she didn't want to give me this certain combination. And that's the combination I'm on right now. Because she says it's kind of strong. And I'm thinking I started this. I was just about to say, I'm 82nd Airborne. Just give me, I don't care. If it makes me crash out, flash, then just if you can't bring me back to life, oh well. If it makes me, I could take pain. I crash out, you bring me back, try something else. Don't worry about it. Try it. I'm not like all these softies who gonna get mad and sue you. You tried this. You took a risk with my life. I'm like, no, do it. But I'm just about to say it that she did it. I'm dead serious. She closed her eyes, I guess, and prayed, but she said it out loud. She said, "Be brave." I'm like, whoa, that's not what you're. I'm dead. This is not a movie, comedy movie. like, be brave. No, just do it. We're not supposed to see you having doubts. You have your doubts out in the hallway, talking to the person's family. That's when you have in the other staff. I'm gonna do it. No, the other doctor, don't do it. She'll do it in front of me, but I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm thinking I was finna say it. Just don't worry. Just give it to me. If it make me crash out, but I'm still on it. Matter of fact, I ain't taking my pills this morning. But anyway, but it's been working. That's what I'm saying. So everything, like I said, it's just normal. It's not going back up, but it's not going down. Meaning it's not. Yeah, it's not going to regenerate. Whatever happened, all the damage when my pressure was that high is done. It's not going to regenerate, but it's still staying. For the last, it hasn't went up. And matter of fact, I asked him that 2 weeks ago. I just saw the other one. He's like, no, it's been there since like 2018. And ever since she gave me that, it's still my kidney function. But like I said, it's only 40% right now. But it's staying at 40% and holding. So, all right. So anyway, back to the yesterday. So it's at this big old complex, and so I called the lady. I was across the street from the one right up, and the gate is closed. It's gated off, and I'm like, so I called. I'm like, I looked on the internet. It said this is the address, and it's still y'all didn't got the new. She said no, this is the new address, and I ain't know it's gonna be this big old complex. And so you get there, she's just telling you want to see the vet rep. So I, And I go in. Obviously, like I said, it's just super black land, but it's nice. It is really nice. It's a brand new facility. It's nice, and it's named after some kind of woman. I'm pretty sure it's a black woman. The Martha B. Thomas facility. The first black this and that. This is not black hate. This is the communism using black people. And but I'll go in, go through the metal thing, and it tells you don't bring I forgot, and I know they saw me. I get up to them and read the sign. So, oh shit, I got to turn around and go back to my car. And, I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. I had plenty of security guards laugh at me. I've been in the club, going to the club. Oh shit, he already knows. He's not. And he didn't, oh, take that back to the car. No, he just laughed because he knew when I turned, he's like, he saw my face go to the, he's like, I wasn't scared, just go back to the car. I just forgot. Literally, he knew I forgot. But anyway, so I turn around, go back, then come back, da da da. Come on. I said, well, the vet rep. So we go to this guy. And now you got this little push button thing, touch screen. Y'all go over here. And then I start noticing you see all these hood rats. No offense. No, I'm talking, no, literally. Not the for some, they just got their hood rat clothes, one girl. And they got the like bad body, like had lots of kids. But it's not the bad shape, like big upper body and little legs. It's like they look like before they fucked all these dudes. They was pretty decent. But they're there for the welfare or whatever they doing. Now I'm not putting them down, but I just noticed a bunch of they just coming up next to me. All these hood rat black chicks need their hair done, whatever they up there for. And then the girl behind the black again, young black girl. All right, you go right behind you. Look, you see the door right there. So like right there, and it's like yeah. And yeah, you see all the plaques, Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard. All right. Then I see this big old waiting room, all these people. It's just a whole bunch, because it's the county services, obviously, right? Men, women, yeah. It's okay. But anyway, I go to the veteran part. There's nobody in there. Oh, because the black girl, though, the girl who, once you come up, your number is, you go and get your number. It's just like I said, Social Security building now. You used to just walk into an office, and that's how it was when I got mine. Now I see why all these vets, I think I see why white, black, whatever race they are having, I'm just, all this more, they added more steps. And you're like, all they got to do is punch. I know, I'm pretty sure it's more steps inside with the paperwork. They added more people for jobs and bureaucracy. They added more. That's what's taking. So they tried to come at me like I'm wrong. And I'm like, I had the highest rating since 2008. So that's more, what is that, 10, 16 years? The highest rating. All the raises I get is because of the cost of living adjustment. Just like the big one we had 2 years ago, right? That was a car payment and insurance payment. Just because of Joe Biden. Don't get mad. That's what we're like. And remember, because they tried to lie and say, oh, Joe Biden. They literally, and nobody, it's like regular people didn't even get upset that they lied and tried to take credit for that. Under Joe Biden, the veterans are getting the biggest raise in decades. It's like, no. It's automatic. The computer does it. It's because of inflation. That's why we got they bust them out. But black people still running around frowning at me and da 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 da. It's like the big raise. Y'all suffering, but y'all took everything from me. So that's why I'm by myself and enjoying all this money. So you can't get mad at me. That I ain't got no responsibility. Hey, you wanted them. You took them. You got them. What you meant for harm, try to kill me. But not like that. I'm talking about the, just trying to, the actual, injuries. But all right, so the girl, she asked remember I said that about months ago. I said the one in Birmingham when I first started going in 2000. The first time I went, I started noticing the older guys, the older vets. Most of them were Vietnam vets because they were still. It was 20 some years ago, so they were like 50 something, 50, 60. Now they're all like in their 80s. They're old and hunched over. But back then it was still basically the age I am now. So they're still, they all sitting in there. And they would come in and they asked to see a certain vet rep. They all, it was one guy, they would wait. I'll just call him Ted. I want to see Ted. And they write it down. But I knew that I didn't care. One, I didn't have time. I said, you know what, just just whoever, the first one available. Because I'm not going to sit there, but they, for some reason, they thought he was the hookup. I don't know. I didn't care. So I never went, but I ended up getting the same guy. Every single time. Every time I got my big increases, I ended up getting this guy. And I never asked to see him. I know his name. I know his whole name. He was a Navy guy. You know, he had all this notary plaques, and also the difference between his office. I noticed that yesterday. She got one little thing behind her about something I don't know. Looked like uh, who is that? One of them old women, Bethune Clark. One of them, you know, black ancestors. One of them, uh, not Harriet Tubman, but some kind of black female. But he didn't have nothing. Oh, but I always remember sitting in his office. He had the little serenity prayer. You know, Lord, you know, grant me the strength to change the things I can and the strength to accept the things I can't. And he never pointed. No, he's sitting there asking me questions. What? And every single time I'm sitting there, and I wasn't even praying. Oh, let this go through. Let it, you know, it's like it is. It is. It happens, but I never got turned. I never had to refile. Never had to get a lawyer. Never had to call one of those injuries. You know, nothing. You can, even for vets. You can call one of them 800. You know, TV. Johnny Carter. You can call all of them. Any one of them. But never had to do none of that. But so the guy, so yesterday, but like I said, I'm not going soft on Democrats, but you know, and all she had to do was just type up this little piece of paper that to take to the DMV. But like I said before, all I had to do was go in and get my rating letter, you know, this and that, and take it. And now you like, okay, you paying property tax, and I want a vet tag. But now, but I'm saying it might be the same all over the country now. This is that new Democrat adult shit. The adults, stupid people who don't know what they doing, making you wait. Witchcraft, making you think, using witchcraft to blind you, to make you think, oh, this is the official. So all these young vets don't know no better. But since I got in so early, and I wasn't trying to get in, like I said, I got a lot of vets in my family. So yeah, they immediately, soon the day one, as soon as I touched down, the first day I got back, from Virginia, go do this, go do da 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 da. So how is that my fault that you didn't know? Now they're telling you about me after 20 years, and you just been out since 2016, and it's not my fault you didn't have nobody to tell you. Your uncle wasn't a Vietnam vet. Your great uncle wasn't a World War II vet. This and that. Desert Storm vets. All this. I got all these vets in my. So how is that my fault? But so, and I'm looking, and yeah, it's the same feel with these new women. The laughing and giggling. Yeah, girl. Da, da, da. And they're older, so they're not childish. The hood rat young girl with a job like that. They're professional, but it's not just like that said. Is that dude? But like I said, in fairness, in Birmingham, the one in Birmingham, everybody wanted to go see the black dude, Ted. That's not his name, but I'm gonna call him shit. And I just waited for the white guy. I'll call him Dave. But I really didn't wait for him, because a couple of times I did get Ted. I got Ted on one occasion. Then it was a black chick. I got her. But majority of the time, every time I went for the big stuff and got my, my rating increases, it was him. And he just asking what's going on and how you did it, and they put it. I don't know. He tried to put it in my words and sent 8, 9, 10 months later, you get the letter. Oh, you this, and they tell you why. I got one thing. For something that ain't even happened. 10% because I broke my fist when I was in the army, and later on I might get arthritis, and that little 10% they gave you for that, all that, and I didn't even ask about that. It's just in my medical records, and it's in my when they sent my that's what I'm saying. This not so. That's why I'm not. I didn't go. Oh, I'm homeless. Oh, this and that. Oh, I need money. No, I'm like these. Some people. When I'm talking to the doctor, people following me. They read my mind. People. But now we know it's true, right? The bosses. Can you do this? And now you're mad because I get all this fucking money, but you did it to me. You're mad because I went to the hospital instead of fucking somebody else. You know what? I said, this gotta be me. I'm a soldier. I'm not finna jump on my folks or shoot my folks or this and that or some innocent person. you know, you're mad. That, you know, 82nd, you're taught to be a man. So, hey, this must be me. And I wasn't looking for money, but here I am. Oh, matter of fact, one time they put me in a program, and I was the youngest because the lady was a black lady, real dark skin. She was nice looking, but she was older, and she was the head of it. And they sent me to her, and it was a meeting. I had to go to a meeting, and the first day I get there, she introduces me like, "Hey, y'all give him a hand. He's the youngest one." I'm like, "What?" Yeah, I was the young. This is just in Birmingham. It's just a little meeting support group, but all of them are older. Like I said, Vietnam vets or whatever, old men that still can get around. Korean War, these older dudes, and I was only 20 something, like 28. And that was the one I told y'all. She dressed down, this military term, but she's a civilian, like a psychiatrist or something. And she dressed down this one, but this Birmingham, and this one older. Matter of fact, he was getting like 25, and this was like 2004 or 5. No what? I had that black truck, so I think I had my houses. My one house, not houses. They go another home. I had because I used the money from my rental Section 8 to buy that truck. It was a buy here used truck. I mean, it was a nice Blazer. On the hood, everybody thought that's another thing. It was black and all that, so they, it was just a 4-door Chevy, like 95 Blazer. But I had some subs in there. But so I'm at the program, and she dressed it because she bust them out. You get 2,800, and this is 2005, so this is more. I don't know what he was getting. This is back then. This was way more. Oh, there go another one. But she said he came, and it was the first of the season. Like, all y'all just got paid. You come in here one more time. But this is like a black lady, from Birmingham or New York. Like it was her uncle. So she was like, you come in here, because he was dirty, he was stinky. She said, you come in here smelling like this. I mean, he spent this Birmingham. And I'm sitting there, damn, I wish I would have caught his ass, but I wouldn't even sell a dope no more. It's like, so somebody, he up in the dope house, what I call it, we call it back in the day. Nowadays, the whack Democrat youngsters call it trap house. That shit whack. I don't even know what that shit means. Trapping, we trapping, what the fuck is, anyway. So, but it's some kind of Democrat phrase. And it's like, damn, so that's, so he sent up there, spent his whole check probably, and she's like, he's in trouble. But that's what I'm telling you. They're like, that's how I know they're not gonna take your check. They're just gonna lock your ass up. I've been there before. They're just gonna lock your ass up in the at the VA cycle. They're not gonna, y'all. But I'm not. I don't do none of that. But even if I did, there's no worry that they're gonna take my check. She's like, that's what she threatened him. She said that she could have. She's like, you make too. She said too much money to come in here, not make. Your check is this and that. And he's a tall dude, older. He's like 50 or something. And this was in 2004 or so. And he just came in smelling like he had been, whatever, all weekend, partying. And he came to the meeting. She said, you come here one more time, and you get 2,800, and this and that, and you didn't take no bath, and this. She didn't know if his whole check was gone, but he just, this Birmingham, she black. She, even though she's a VA employee, she could tell, like, you just spent your whole check, didn't you? And that's why, he would get mad at me to this day. Yeah, why I don't help nobody. I'm like, I can't help you. If I go broke, everybody gonna ask me what the hell happened to me. Oh, I gave it away to these people. I was helping. You ain't getting me locked the fuck up in that shit worse than jail. I don't care what you say. In the damn psych ward. Shit. But if they don't do that to you, just, that's the. And so, but yeah, and at that point, I was getting shots in my ass. And they came to my house. They did. They would come to my house once a week to put the shot in my ass. It was her and this black guy. And, like I said, they were cool, this and that. And one day, the black guy, he even sat for a minute with me after he gave me the shot. And, because it's 04, 05. I still don't understand what the fuck. This must have been later. Because, like I said, I think I remember I had the truck, but anyway, he's trying to, like, nobody's, yeah, nobody's after you. Yes, y'all are after me. Y'all want me to shut up? That's after me. If you don't let me say what I want to say, that's after me. We don't want to hurt you. Yes, you do, and yes, I took it there. Okay, I took it there. Remember, like I said, I'm from West End, nigga. You not finna take my shit. West Side, whatever. But anyway, just stupid shit. So I took it there, and I say it all the time. Once I really figured it, in about 2016, and Trump put everything out, it's like, oh, it's over. I was made for this. You can't fuck with me. Literally, this is not me bragging and talking too much. Y'all not ready for this. Y'all youngsters. Yeah, y'all going around shooting people. But in our generation, when we was 14, we knew anybody could pull the trigger. We knew that. But you worried for the consequences. Going to prison for life. Somebody, the dude you shot, family and friends coming back, shooting up your house, your family, your mama. You ready for all that? Your sister, your little baby, whatever. Everybody out there getting it. You got to be ready. That's what I'm saying. They tried to change the rules. Remember I told y'all how a couple of, like 5 years, they kept making comments on them news videos when a girl gets shot. They don't make them no more. You see all these girls getting shot. I think I shut them down. They like, I thought there were no rules. They cowards. Women and children were off limit. No, bitch. You trying to play games. You think you could talk shit or even your innocent woman. Your girl. She ain't got shit. In my day, the older girls, 12, 13. I'm 12, 13. 18, in 87, 86. You can't date no drug dealer because you going to get caught up in his mess. So these girls, that's enough. Ain't no innocent. Even if she ain't, and it's a lot of I know drug dealers. A lot of them had girls with good jobs, college grads, this and that. But like as we know, so this ain't from me on TV and white folks shit. No, this is what I seen. You see these girls, they pull up with her. Yeah, they stunned. They showing off. And they got her doing stupid shit for them. Yeah. These my homeboys, but I'm like, I'm not into all that. That's not my department. What we finna do? You drop that bitch off. What we finna but that's y'all with that dumb shit. But yeah, so that's, but obviously the shots weren't working. Because people were following me and were making noise at the right time and this and that. So I'm like, why do I keep taking these drugs? I took it for like 2 months. Oh, I don't know how long. But I'm like, no, there's no reason to take this. Because something really was going on. I'm like, and so they get mad at me, because I don't, immediately, like, wait a minute. But at the same time, after a while, I still would start, well, it still has to be me. So I go back, maybe it's different pills. Maybe I need something different. These people, it can't be these people following. Like, that's the program, right? It's supposed to. Why are they following? Why would they follow you? Who are you? You just some regular guy out the military. You're not nobody. Okay, so I would say that. I'm like, damn, this conundrum. This is impossible. How the fuck they know what I was talking about? And this is a total stranger. But now we know. The whole plan. It's been like that before I was even born. It just was, they worked their way up and snaked their way up into, our political system, our government. But so anyway, like I said, so yesterday, it dawned, so I see this big old new facility. And like I said, even I thought, okay, this is kind of way nicer than what it was, but I'd rather the older facility. Just somebody, a few of them in some little tiny offices, all this nice shit, Democrat shit, with two of these black women sitting in there. The guys that helped me, so you young vets coming out, y'all was in Afghanistan 2018, you just graduated high school 2016, you hurt. Thinking this is the problem. All this new bureaucracy, all this new adults, Democrat shit, the adults, they done took over. So they can have a job. And Thomas Sowell said it. He said that's what he saw like in the 40s and 50s. It's just so they could have a job. That's what, but Before they infiltrated, they really probably didn't even do it until I started getting upgrades. Then they, oh, we gonna be vet reps and this and that, work at the V. But there was black employees at the Birmingham VA. But I'm just saying they now the stupid people wanted it. These people probably were quality black folks when I in 2000 early 2000s. Now you just got these people who just want to check and want a little power and this and that. But it's too late for me. All they can do is just give me my paperwork. So it's not, I don't have to. Yeah, I need. So this and that. I got to put in. I done topped out. So I don't have to. And they're mad, so they ain't got no power over me. So they're mad. But thankfully, all this shit for everybody else is coming to an end. And I say dismantle all this shit. Dismantle all of it and take it back to the. If you didn't need it back then, why do you need it now? Okay, it might be more because they did create in the last 20 years a whole bunch of new veterans. For the last that useless tyrant. I mean, communist war for money. But I still think the older way would be better, more efficient. If you just get people who like to work hard, who can work hard, instead of these big old black women who tired and they bunions and this and that, it's like, no, you need young, even at a desk job, you need some dude, 40, he's in shape and he, and yeah, his attitude is better, you know, because I can imagine a lot of vets going to see these two chicks, even though, I saw it yesterday, and they might be stressing. Oh, hold up. You can, with me, like I said, it was easy and pleasant because I didn't need nothing for real. Just this form. And me and her both had to figure it out because I think she never did it, but it wasn't that big a deal. It was easy. No, I do this. And they do this. And take this and tell them and da-da-da-da. So it's easy. It's nothing stressing, somebody somebody roll in with his legs blown off. It's been 5 years and he needs help from her. She might try to act professional, but it's just, her tolerance, that black folks shit, that black girl, this and that. He's maybe yelling and he's upset. And I don't think they're veterans. Like I said, a lot of and they don't, because a lot of the ones I saw, all of them weren't veterans. It's just a federal job. Anybody can get it. It's just some of them happen to be veterans. Like the guy that, always, was an older guy. He was a vet in his office. But like I said, they just kept, the priority right now is the whole country, these in the whole world, But America first doesn't mean we don't care about third world country or poor people, but you gotta take care of your house first. Like I said, say this was a house, and I'm worried about somebody else's house. Matter of fact, that's a good example. I used to say it. I'm worried about somebody else's. Hey man, cut your grass. Yeah, I come out. Hey man, this a house and not a pump. Y'all need to cut y'all grass. And this shit look like this. And this is my house. I supposed to, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking shit. That's America first. You got to take care of your house first before you try to tell other people or just give. Or I'm gonna give you some money here, whatever. I'm gonna give you cut your. But your shit look like a jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Stupid. These folks are stupid. Just jealous. But anyway, before I go, this last one, it might be another reason why they acting so stupid. Because it looks like they might really be, getting rid of this their whole bread and butter.
Meantime, in Washington, D.C., a group of House Republicans tanked a potential extension to the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act as the deadline looms. Supporters say it's crucial.
Like they said, like we all know, I know for a fact, They spy on American citizens, soldiers, sailors, regular people. They spy on us. They need the next needs to go the whole FBI, but I don't know if that's that gonna happen. But this is what they're upset about. All these niggas running around and mean mugging me. That's their job. Their job is really nothing. They're not there to help the American people. This is spy on us. And it's not because they looking for anti-Americans. They just freaks like J. Edgar Hoover. He was a freak. I haven't watched that movie. Who was that with? Was it Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie? But about J. Edgar. He just was a pervert. I used to say that. I remember I used to say I said when I started feeling better, feeling like my old self. I'm like, y'all some perverts. Y'all just spying on me. Whoever, if I'm fucking some bitch, you spying on me. I started feeling bad for the bitch, but it's like she don't care, they don't care, whatever. But you just perverts. You just like I didn't feel embarrassed. Oh, let me stop, let me put some clothes. Like, no, you fucking pervert. Remember, I used to joke. I made jokes. You owe me. You owe me like $1.99 a minute. Like the the 90s or the 80s. You motherfuckers just watch freaks watching me for free. Getting my style, trying to learn how to, but you can't copy me. That's what you're mad about. You're mad. Your bitch don't.
National security. But as national correspondent Matt Golka tells us, privacy advocates and the former president.
And this is an NBC channel. This is an NBC channel. So, I ain't even watched this. I'm watching it for the first time. Because I think matter of fact, yeah, I saw it and I went to sleep though. So I'm watching. I saw it last night. Watching it. I'm watching it now for the first time. This is an NBC channel, so they're mad. They're mad. They just why, the bosses. We gotta do what we say. Your power, you punks. Like I said, your power comes from spying. If y'all want to be the boss and make us do what you say, you got to come with it. You let everybody. You don't spy and cough all that. No, you come and say, "Look, nigga, I told you." You ain't finna do I told you no. Didn't I tell you not to buy that new car? It's my money. I do what I want. Pow. Okay, I'll take it back. Exactly. Or something. You can't take it back. How you gonna take? Okay, I'll give it away. Here are the keys. Take them. You can have them. That's what I'm saying. That's what you got to do, man. Y'all got to come with it. Y'all can't do this. We're helping We're helping the black people, and this is for slavery. No, you got to come with it. If you don't want me to buy no new car, you got to come with it. And it's up to me. I either got to, what I'm saying? Then it really is. Gangster shit rules. It falls on me. Once you present me, I got a couple of seconds to decide what I'm going to do. Look here, fuck nigga. Didn't I tell you ain't doing shit around here? This is my neighborhood. You got to get the fuck up out of here. But I got a lease. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You better be gone by the night. I got a choice. I got to leave. And now it's on me. It is. I gotta leave, and everybody go, oh, you a punk, da. Or I gotta, hey, nigga, I ain't going. Whatever. You said tonight, you might as well do what you want to do right now, cause shit, I ain't going nowhere, nigga. But that's how y'all gotta do. Y'all keep trying this weak coward shit. And I'm trying to tell you what God love. You can't do this cowardly shit. Y'all tried to say, oh, well, see, we're black, and the white man gave us his religion, Christianity. That like, nope. You cowards. You tried it, yeah. No, that's not. No, we're being oppressed. Nope, you a punk. Don't try to play gangster. You ain't no goddamn gangster. You a punk bitch. Like I said, you want to take my shit or you want to stop me, from buying this and that, then you got to come with it, nigga.
Go.
Kill FISA was the order that came from former President Donald Trump from his Truth Social account Wednesday, as a fierce debate in Congress rages on with how to proceed with Section 702.
And like I said, yeah, you try to lie and say this about white supremacy, yeah, but you try to play gangster. Yeah, like little boy that cute. Yeah, because they got him for the last 2 days coming over with that raggedy scooter again. They ain't got the light-skinned dude. They got the little bum that used to stay with him. He come over with that scooter. I'm surprised he ain't come over now. But, okay, so they're cowards. So what they're going to do after I end this live, I'm pretty sure he gonna come over and ride that loud ass scooter. You know, the scooter boy, that same white scooter, but it's that dude. Remember that dude that be sitting on the porch? I guess they fucking now or something. But anyway.
Trump used the intel from this program to kill terrorists, and we have to kill the abuses so that we can do both of those things and continue, and that's what this bill does.
Trump charged that Pfizer was used.
Look, that nasty demon. He just lying his ass off. Why are these? I think they're hanging him. What did he just say?
Came from former President Donald Trump from his Truth Social account Wednesday, as a fierce debate in Congress rages on with how to proceed with Section 702.
President Trump used the intel from this program to kill terrorists.
Oh, okay.
And
he's on our side.
We have to kill the abuses so that we can do both of those things and continue, and that's what this bill does.
Trump charged that Pfizer was used and abused to spy on his campaign, although it was a different section. 702 of Pfizer is meant to be used as a tool to collect intel on foreigners overseas, but loopholes allow agencies like the FBI to search the data for info on Americans, a major red flag for privacy advocates.
They wind up collecting literally billions of communications, both from bad actors, but also completely innocent people, including an awful lot of Americans.
There's a lot of data that companies are collecting on gun owners, and the federal government is able to go out and buy. They don't need a warrant to look at that data.
Yeah, your ass is next. Nigga, we gonna put your head on a platter, bitch. It's coming. It's coming. Keep on thinking it ain't coming. Your head gonna be on the platter, bitch.
Currently,
Loser. You fucking loser. Yeah. I'm gonna parade your shit around. It's gonna be completely legal, traitor.
and that's totally unacceptable.
The debate has paired up some strange bipartisan bedfellows in Congress. Republican hardliners Andy Biggs and Matt Gaetz put out a joint statement with progressive Democrats Jerry Nadler and Pramila Jayapal earlier this year.
Jerry, goddamn diddler. That was, remember he shitted on himself. I will pull that video up. Jerry Diddler. I call him. That's the penguin. Nasty. What is up with Democrats? Why do they all look fucking nasty and creepy? Chuck Schumer. His face is fucking disgusting. I'm dead sad. This is not. I'm the nicest person. So that means if they irk me just from looking at them, they're evil on the inside. Jerry Diddler.
Calling for a vote on requiring warrants to use 702. House Speaker Mike Johnson is trying to assure his members and maybe the former president that the tool is a vital part of national security and that the House can pass reforms.
Oh, so that dude is a rhino. That's what I thought. It's like, that's a good thing because your actions show who you are. That's why, they get it a Republican, just like the one that tried to run against Trump. She was Nikki Haley. It's like just because you got a Republican that next to your name, your actions show. Y'all have to remember. I keep telling y'all, they have to do the bidding of their master. So it shows that you're a phony. It's not about. Remember how y'all keep saying, "Oh, it's not about Democrat and Republican." Yes, it is. Democrats are traitors. Everything that they do is against the American people, and they always try. Just like that dude supposed to be a Republican. Trump used it. That's how I knew. I was like, wait a minute. That's why I rewinded it. I'd never heard of him before, but because it sounded like something a Democrat would say. Trump used it to kill terrorists. There's always safety. It's always about our everything. Remember a couple of years of safety for your own. And like they said, the old saying goes, look up who said it. If you give up your freedom and liberty to feel safe for safety, you deserve neither. You give up all, you deserve neither. No, it's for the safety, it's for the chill. Everything is, remember, like Me Too. Oh, it's for women to protect the women. They're hoes, the hoes, because real women ain't getting in these situations. Oh, she don't deserve it just because she had on the short skirt and it was 2:00 in the morning. She don't deserve, but real women, they're not gonna be out there. Or they out there, they're not taking a drink. Everybody knew that. I was told by a woman, not to take a drink from somebody else. And this is way back in the 80s. I was underage, but they like, when you start, don't ever let somebody, and this is way back in the 80s. Don't ever let somebody, don't leave your drink unattended. This is way before all this shit. Way decades before. So no, this ain't nothing new. So women should know that. And if you ain't passing it on to your daughter, something wrong with you. She 19, 18, going to college. She goes, more than likely she went to high school parties. Don't take drinks. Somebody just hands you a drink. No, you watch them give you a drink unless it's people you know. You know, your homeboys, your homegirls, real people. Your homeboy, like I said, my homeboy is 6'6", right? Been in the Navy. You know, we might be somewhere, this was 2009, 6'6". We sit somewhere in a club, a bar, he tell me, watch my drink. I'm going to the bathroom. He's 6'6". From in Birmingham, you know, he before he leave, hey, I'm finna hit the cut, man. All right. That one, so everybody knew that. Everybody knows. Big old men, even big old men know not to just leave your drink fucking. It's not blaming the victim. That's why I said that's what they came up. The predators came up with that phrase. So don't tell people to be smart. We need people to be stupid. We need people to prey upon. If somebody watching your drink, your bestie best, as y'all women call it, your bestie, you can't drop a goddamn pill in there. That's the don't blame the victim. That's what it is. Predators. Anybody who says don't blame the victim is a predator. Needs to be in prison. The rest of us, they try to make us look bad for telling the truth. Just watch yourself, you know, this and that. You ain't got to, oh, I'm a woman and da-da. No, just the same person. You know, this and that. But anyway, so yeah, that's why I said it's NBC. There's an NBC channel. And so, you know, they go try to frame it. Oh, yeah, we still need all this. So we'll see, you know, what's going to happen. You know, because they're going to fight tooth and nail. They're like, yeah, we need to know. Don't. And also, they probably don't want the info to come out that they, you know, on what the extent that they've been doing all this spying. But anyway, I'm out of here. That's all I had to say for today. Well, not for today. We'll see.